Hello there everyone, this is Iron Mark 3 and welcome back to Surviving Mars, where I am happy to have my shuttle on the Martian planets, though it is honestly fairly limiting. I only have one shuttle, must admit. Still, you have other things to be doing rather than flying back to Earth since you've already reloaded. That's the only drawback with having an efficient spaceport layout. It refuels just ships really well if there's fuel in stock, so it's already full. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to send this one out. I'm going to send X marks the spot. 3 crew and an RC transport. So off they go with the barge of the Styx. So they need to unload the excess fuel, and they need the RC transport within reach, so there it is as well. So there we go.
I guess that answers Bowie's question.
Let's get moving, because we've got 11 people out of work right now. We need to change that. So, what sol are we even on? Sol 21. We've got 9 sols to try and export a whole load of material to get one of our potential bonuses. So I think I'm going to focus on that at least right now. So, rare metal extractor. Yes, please. Begin extraction operations on... Too far from domes. Okay, so these guys will work. You're going to foul up that dome, but that can't be helped.
Sector scanned.
I will, however, also get rare metal extraction going on with you. So I'm going to start extracting both of these immediate sites. I can't get that one because it's a deep deposit. I don't have the tech for that yet. But on the bright side, at least that'll do, and that should tie up everyone that's needed. Also, dust repulsion tech for shuttles. Excellent. Are you ready? Waiting for the unload. Yeah, it's waiting for the drone swarm to come in. Come on. Maximum priority, unload this guy, please. They're all going in building stuff. That'll tie up at least most of our people. Maybe not all of them, but most of them. How many per? 4 per. 8, 9, 10, 11. Engage a secondary shift and close 1 slot, and then all jobs are being worked. We will be 3 short, of course, because we're sending 3 off with the shuttle, but that is fine as soon as the last fuel gets unloaded. Come on. There we go. Fly, my pretty. Fly. Woo-wee. And bring me good news, please. I hope for shiny things. I sent my precious transports off with you, so go get it. Anyway, what are we doing? We've got tech's working okay. We got access to the atomic accumulator. Stores electrical power, has very high capacity, but it charges up slowly. So this can hold a lot more than our regular batteries. It's just, and I think it can discharge really quickly. It's just very slow to charge up. So it's a good one to have for things like cold waves, because it can charge up slowly over time, and then when a massive spikes of power are needed, say during a cold night, or if a meteor lands in your power supply, which might happen, it will give you a massive surge, which is nice. You're working hard. I think the next building is actually going to be a farm, but I'm trying to extract these guys. Actually, I'm going to amp you guys as well. I need as much as I can get. And I'm just going to hope this isn't going to overtax my power supply. It might. Keep an eye out. We've got 72, 82, 92. Almost. 92 out of a potential 100 actually, yeah, we're okay. 92 out of a potential 120. That's not too bad. Yeah. I also like how this shows that everything's powered in bright purple. That's kind of weird. Maybe that's does that mean it's positive if it's purple? Actually, I have no idea. We'll find out when it hits night, though. We'll see if it's a different colour. Now, what did you bring me, though? Please say it's something shiny.
Research complete.
Research complete. Transport optimization. That's my RC transport upgraded. Okay. And I must have clicked past it. Great. Oh well. You start exporting rare metals, please. I need to get that stuff shifted out. I also need colonists as well, actually, so that's probably the bigger concern. Get more colonists. You're going to launch with some rare metal on board at least, but my goal is... I can't do that one. Yeah, see, the other colonies are actually finally getting people. And one's already at 25. One's at 48. I'm at 25. There's one that's almost twice my size. But I'm not going to wait for rare metals, actually, just launch. Get out of here, barge of Rizza 6. Go, 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 go. Mush. It would be better if I could actually wait for the rare metals, but I can't. So I am, however, also going to initiate over high workload as well. So this will boost production by like a quarter-ish, it looks like. But at the cost of being harder work, and so people get more unhappy with it. They're not going to be too pleased with this. Missing social and shopping. What? Yeah, missing a social building, missing a shopping building. Can I do anything about that? I think they need some more relaxation in the form of parks and stuff, which is going to help at least a little bit. But parks are relaxation exercise, playing, not social or shopping. Social is being supported by the diner. Shopping is coming from the market. The shopping always consumes a resource of some kind, depending on the shop. So it's not the best. Anyway, I launched the shuttle back rather than waiting for rare metal to build up. Quite simply because it's better if I do so, I must admit. I mean, I could have it sitting on the pad until I build up a full cargo load, which is 30. Just wait until it gets 30 metal built up. But, you know, if I could do that, I might as well send it back to Earth and then come back with another load of colonists. So, you know, get more people. I am, however, going to require a additional farm, the way this is going, so put one there. And yes, this is in a separate dome, for a good reason, because there is another tech a little bit later on which allows me to, well, it doesn't allow me something, it gives better, it makes it more comfortable to live in a dome where there's farms. So having them spread out in what is going to be accommodation domes just makes sense to me like that. Oh, renegades. If a morale in a dome drops too low, renegades will appear. Renegades have reduced work performance and will cause trouble. Security stations can suppress them for a while, but to solve the problem, you have to take steps to increase morale. Actually, the problem is Rebel Yell.
Research complete.
So that's low priority farm. Working on soya beans. Low G high rises. That's going to help. But I just got 105 mil from exporting, so good. Bring in a new passenger rocket. Another 12 people. There's a lot of people waiting. Just go ahead and launch. But we're going to get a lot more people. And of course, every time people comes in, they come in with a small stock of food as well, like one food per colonist. So they're not going to starve straight away. It's just I need to get the farming up to start supplying them, you know, once they're here. Though having more people also means I can start thinking about maybe, you know, educating them to make them more useful. Which I do need to get started with at some point. Dome services, educating. The only problem with education is it would take people out of the workforce. So, 15 electronics, 10 metal, 20 concrete, and a cost of 15 power. That's not inconsiderable at all. Especially since it needs electronics. I don't have the means for that yet, though that is going to be coming. Because as I get more people, that means I can also start running manufacturing capability as well. So manufacturing will become an option, which means, you know, more supplies. I've only skipped things slightly by getting rare metal off the bat. instead, because I've got that whole objective to export
The radio station
60
with
by
moving Martian music.
Sol 30
Enjoy.
and get 10 free supply pods, which is potentially useful. Also, there's one that says have a dome connected to 3 other domes, which is I'm going to get naturally as we expand. So that's going to be a thing. Just keep on working, you lazy buggers. Work! Work, I say! Produce more metals. Well, Sol 24 already. I don't think we're going to hit Sol 30. Not without an further increasing production. Which we might be able to do, actually, with this new arrival that's coming in. Let's get another living complex up. We're going to need more of everything, pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Right. Never fear, peons, I will take care of you. You will live, quote-unquote, comfortably under my, quote-unquote, benign rule, quote-unquote. Because I love to say quote-unquote. Yeah. We need more dimes and things anyway, so do that. I'll be generous and give them a statue built in my honour, because there's a person holding the world in his hand. That's me. Right, you're fine. And I'll add more relaxation stuff in here as well, as we go. Oh, good, the shuttle's here.
Anomaly found.
Down you come. 16.
Sector scanned.
But with this new boatload of people, I'll be able to increase production from the extractors even further. Yeah, you're not working because there's not enough people. There are people now. Another 12 people have just turned up. And as soon as the rocket reloads, I'll be sending it back out again. Your soybeans, I'm going to actually increase you to max priority now. Water's starting to look like a bit of a concern again. It's never easy, is it? Okay, you good to go? Yes, we got another 6 rare metals in stock. That's okay. But I do have priority on the shuttle, so nearly everything will be put into the shuttle before it actually gets... Oh, I could build rare metal refineries to take care of waste rock. Oh, I forgot about those. They're actually relatively cheap as well. Got 2 rare metal coming in. They've not been stashed over here, have they? No, they have not. They would have been grabbed if they were. Okay. Yours loaded, you're going to get 20 out of 30. Launch. Bye-bye. Bring me money. Also, I'm going to build some... Does this actually need people? Actually, that's a good question. No. Oddly enough, it seems to not need people. It just needs power. Interesting. Okay, let's get one of those built. It might have an issue with freezing, so I do need to be careful of that. Power demand is at 60 during the night, and it is still bright pink, so that's okay. However, I will actually increase production by unlocking that. We've still got one person on the... Oh, right. Because we've got the farm, we've got the diner, we've got the shops. So actually we are slightly short on people still. Just because, like, the diner requires 8 for full function. As you do. New trade from Japan. They offer 74.5 metal for 50 polymers. Bugger off. That is actually a bad trade. That is not very good at all. But yeah, the other colonies are starting to think about trading, so that's useful. I prefer food though, must admit. Anyway, yeah, I was going to increase the output, but actually my output is dropping slightly because people have stepped away from that to work in other places. Actually, let's free up some people really quickly. Yeah, I'm low on machine parts now. Only got 5 left. I do need to get production rolling. Oh good, you're on. You'll produce 3 rare metal per sol. Okay, sure. Open that. Also give you a second work shift with 2 people on it. So, right.
Sector scan.
Slight increase, but because of the increase in support buildings, we have not actually increased that much. Building not working. Really? What's not working? What's not working? What's not working? It's all working! The game is lying to me. It's also the fact I'm still worried about water supply. Oh wait, no. Maximum production 11. It's down to 7 just because the water tanks are actually full. Also we're low on food. Okay, there we go. We are accelerating in this one, aren't we? So, new passenger rocket needs to launch in with an additional 12. Come fly with me. We've got second farm. Each one is supporting 2 housing units worth. We've only got the 5 mech parts, of course, but we've not got anything cross-contaminating, really. I think when I start up my concrete, though, that will be broken and need fixing. Yeah, it's busted. It needs fixing. That requires 1 each. Turn them back on. Let's see if we got anything good with that after I research the other anomaly, which I should have done first. Anyway, research. What do we get? We got access to Martian copyrights. Used back on Earth, earn 2 billion in funding because we are copyrighting our superior Martian technology. We can repeat this, but it increases in cost every time we do so. So, the trickle funding, which gets less and less efficient as we go. The other one I got is deep scanning. Sectors can now be scanned again for deep deposits. So, the same as those upgraded probes I got a few episodes back. But we can do it just with our normal scanning. Another useful one.
Sector scan.
But we are running quite effectively as we are, just on surface deposits, and we can't exploit deep deposits even if we find them. Though it is actually good to have that going anyway, must admit. What I really want though is dome tech. I need a bigger dome. Also I need manufacturing, of course, but I do have answers to that. It's just I need people. I need warm bodies to throw at this planet and make it livable. I need people. Meat for the grinder. Yes.
We found some useful material in the debris from a small meteorite.
Resources can be transported, puts good use to benefit the colony. This meteor was made of useful stuff. We discovered 30 rare metals at the anomaly site. Oh, well, that's shiny. Free 30 material. Sold 27. We might even reach our 60 deadline because we got the ship coming in. If we're over half, we can do that. 24. We are not over half. We might not make it. How much is an additional shuttle? 3 billion. We need 2 trips to make our plans for rare metal delivery. We might not. I mean, we've now got the rare metal in stock pretty handily, actually. So much so that I'm thinking like maybe even shut this thing down. Though actually we need that because it's slowly dealing with waste rock supplies as well. But I don't know. Depends how long a flight takes, because we need to get back to Earth, then come back here, and then get back to Earth again to finish all that. Oh, powers. Oh. A number of red lights go off as sparks start flying from the terminal at Monster Power Networks. Stress on one of the power networks is causing a massive power surge. There's a serious threat of overloading the entire network if we don't do something quickly. Okay, 4 options here. Shut down 10 power producers for 3 sols. All of our power producers are solar panels. We can easily build some more if we need that. So that one will be very low risk. We can survive that, no issue. Reroute power to batteries. Some batteries may explode. That's not great. We aren't exactly flush with polymers, but we can repair any batteries that happen to go boom. Unless they destroy stuff next to them, which it doesn't say. Inventor. I know how to contain the surge. Unknown effect. I'm tempted to do that one. Or 4. Panic. Several buildings will break down. I'm going to go Inventor just see what happens, honestly. Inventor! It worked. The power surge has been contained without any damage to our power network. Oh, is that all? Oh, I was hoping for something more interesting than that. Oh well. At least we didn't break anything. So there's that, I suppose. Nothing broke. That is a win. Come on, you stupid rocket, keep flying. Get back here. Get back here, you silly rocket. Oh, thank you. There we go. Right. Time is of the essence. Fly! Fly, my pretties! I don't know why I've been thinking of Wizard of Oz lately, but I have been. Right, you're here. You're max priority, of course, so you'll get speed loaded with every last drone that can actually work on you. Like, they'll drop nearly all of the tasks to go and do it. We've got 12 people heading into the other dome, so that is okay for our life support systems and all that jazz. Yeah, look at the stream of robots loading it up. They'll also grab rare metal, of course, next to load into it too. So come on, load it up. We're on the clock. Load it up. Because our new people are going to be doing manufacturing, actually. We need... Ooh, we're actually out of machine parts completely now. Come on, we've got... Oh yeah. I forgot to bring them back. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, that's going to add like a severely to the clock. I don't think we're going to get those free pods. We're not going to get them because I was an idiot and forgot to bring back the rare metal to launch. Though it's actually almost fully loaded. A couple more. Come on. 2 more. Because our mines are running pretty fast. 1 more. Come on. I don't know how long a trip takes, but I don't think I've got time to do this. And 1. Launch. Go! Go! Go!
Your choice for a radio host.
Okay.
Sector scan. Anomaly found.
Ooh, new research anomaly. Okay. Grab that. Why am I panicking so much about getting the rockets moving to send rare metals to Earth so I can get 10 free supply pods, which are worth like 3 billion. Oh, we're actually run out of our sourcing as well. Oops. There we go. 15%. Nah, I'm not going to make it. 10 free supply pods. That would be so nice. Oh, actually. 54. Oh. Apparently it counts if you launch the shuttle. If I had actually held back the shuttle a little bit on the first launch, it would have done it. But as it stands, I don't need to get the shuttle back to Earth. I only need to get the shuttle back here and load it. Because according to that, it counts if you launch it on a shuttle. That's all you need to do. Also, tech unlock, that's good. Anyway, yeah, I got distracted by that, so I've had 12 people bumming around doing nothing. So, got to do something about that. 12 people, we are out of machine parts. We need machine parts. This is what I ordered the small machine part factory for, honestly. Because it's a really small one, so I can just slap it in wherever I feel like. That dome there, that dome here, maybe. We're running out of living space again. Because I'm not building the denser structures. But this is actually working out pretty well so far, assuming you can afford the domes. Which I can, so... build one there. I'll take care of that. Electronics I'm fine for right now. Polymers... we need more polymers to expand effectively, so a polymer factory I think is my other requirement. Which requires power and water. I don't want it here, because that'll be contaminated by the mines. but I can build one over here, I think. Yeah, I can pop one in right there. That requires fuel as well, I think it is. It requires 1 water, 1 fuel, and 10 power. In return, it will steadily produce polymers. I might actually need to upgrade my power grid, actually. 122. Power demand 140. Ooh, actually, 140, 280. Yeah, our power grid is not sufficient now. It's actually being overtaxed already. I need to upgrade it. Need more power! More power! I'm going to install a... I just have to find it. Where did it... Oh wait, it's under that one. A drone charger down here near the batteries. Just because reasons. A additional battery. It's going to be installed, I think, here. And of course we need the panels to supply said battery, which are going to be laid in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 4. And of course we've got the spaces for additional hydro collection. Should we ever get around to ordering some more of those from Earth. Or get the tech to build them ourselves. There we go. Halfway to Earth, about a quarter of the day. We might actually make it. It might be able to make it.
Cold wave approaching.
Oh, jeez. Of course. Right. Cold wave. Yep.
This is quantum
The
science, and I'm
the
Joy
heating
Glenn.
substations are broken,
We've got
but
another
that's
letter.
because
This time from Linda.
they've been turned off for a while.
Hi,
They
Joy.
only need metal though.
Thank you for the
I'm
show
going to have to
and the
crank this
awesome
one up
music you play.
to heat
For
that
some
dome
reason,
there
I
though.
feel like your songs
I
hit
can't
me
afford
right
to
in the
build a
heart,
new one.
even more than they did back on Earth. Maybe my emotional system has become hypersensitive from the transgalactic
Let's see, we've got
cruise.
3 people currently.
Maybe emotions are
Only 3?
experienced differently in lower
Oh wait,
gravity.
yes, because we've got the polymer
Who
factory as well.
knows?
Get another shift
Once
into
again,
that.
thank
Turn
you
off
for
the
show.
urgent
Thank
situation
you,
in the
Linda.
metal
I don't
extractors,
know if the planets and their gravity influence our emotions.
because we don't need that
Astrologists
anymore.
certainly think they
We've got
do.
plenty in
Maybe they're
reserve.
right.
Either we'll make it or we won't.
Time for the next song.
We do, however, need to get the subsurface heaters operational again. So, let's
Anomaly
begin to
analyzed.
activate them.
There's
New
more
text.
to the barren environs of the red
3D
planet
machining
than
and
meets the
low-G
eye.
fungi. 3D machining, that lets us build our own machine parts factories. And low-G fungi makes fungal farms, an outside dome building that produces food. All fungi are edible. Some fungi are only edible once. From Terry Pratchett, which is actually very true. Only edible once. I miss Terry Pratchett. Oh, he was a good one. I really enjoyed the Discworld stuff. Let's see, I want to build a dumping site. Start. I don't know why it's building up rock over there.
Sector scanned.
I'm just gonna. Is that in range of that one? It is. I'm gonna just gather it up. I think here. Yeah, that's looking good. You're coming in. We've got the housing.
Funding received.
There we go. Okay, they made it back to Earth. Exported. Not fast enough. It's not going to get back here in time. Darn. No, wait, no, it's not 3 billion, it's 1 billion. Actually, that's still a significant amount, but... Yeah, well. Yes, launch with new passenger load. Give me more bodies to throw at this planet. Ugh. But yeah, we are expanding quite significantly with our Earthborn population. I think it's almost time for a new dome as well. Let's see, we are getting new machine parts up. So, we've got machine parts, we have not got a new... we've not got a new... we've got the machine parts up, we've got not What the hell? We've not got... Words. We've not got a... Oops, that's getting contaminated by dust. We've not got a new tech for domes yet, unfortunately. So we can't build a core dome in here like I'm planning to. I'm like, I think that's only big enough for a medium dome, but I want a bigger dome in the middle there to serve as a hub for this particular city. Because these domes are making a city. Yes. So that means I need an additional habitation dome stretching around the outside of the area. Also, my rovers are being bone idle again and not gathering stuff. Oh, there's plenty of metal over here, actually. Yeah, let's haul in the supplies from over here. More metal. Yep. More metal, just throw it into my storehouses. My storehouse is actually looking much depleted these days, so I do need it. Well, I don't specifically need it. It's not urgent, but it's something that I'd rather be doing. I can also scan that one because I think that was a meteor. Yeah, unknown zone. So that was a meteor impact that is worth research. Notice how the urgency is gone now that I am fully aware I won't manage to get the bonus objective. I can still get the Brazil achievement though. I'm pretty sure. I just can't get the bonus objective to get more supply pods. Which sucks because that's, you know, more stuff to bring in from Earth. Well. Unless it counts on Sol 30. By the end of Sol 30. We're going to make it. We can do that. Also, I've just realised it's actually end of episode time. Ooh, end of episode. Well, there we go. I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy chilling out with me on Surviving Mars as Brazil takes over the Red Planet with waves upon waves of expendable human peons. Because that is how I operate. This is, by the way, no reflection of real life Brazil. This is how I am playing. So, behavioural shaping. Yay, I can condition my people. Brainwashing. Excellent. Brainwashing by another name. I need to set some more text though. Micro manufacturing for electronics factories. Yes, that's a good one. Factory amping. Let's go for that as well. We can get the tech to build new drone hubs. Potentially useful. We'll see what we unlock following this. But I have to call it there. So, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. And as I said, I hope you're still enjoying the Horde taking over the Red Planet. The Unskilled Horde. Though how long they'll be unskilled, I'm not sure about. Yeah. See you all later.